And now we jump to our next lightning talk, titled Going It Alone, How the Solopreneur Journalism Space is Creating Room for a More Inclusive New Jersey News Ecosystem. It's presented by Ambreen Ali, founder of Central Desi, and Tennyson Donyéa, founder of Black in New Jersey. Welcome.
The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. I am going to talk quickly. I really appreciate this opportunity. Tennyson and I are going to share these 5 minutes, but we're here to tell you about 2 new news outlets in New Jersey that are both trying to improve the inclusivity and diversity of the New Jersey news ecosystem. The first is Central Desi. Central Desi is a biweekly free newsletter by and about the South Asian community in New Jersey. Here's the URL. Please subscribe. It costs nothing. South Asians, not to be confused with Southeast Asians, are people whose ethnic origin goes to the Indian subcontinent, but there is a large diaspora community that comes from the Caribbean and all sorts of places. If you live in New Jersey, you know that there are a lot of South Asians in this state. Here are some of the stats that kind of highlight that. But as you can see from this article, this is also a community that feels invisible. And I think part of that is because newsrooms just cannot afford to have beat reporters covering every community in this state. It just makes sense in this day and age that we turn to these communities when news rise to a certain threshold. You know, there's crime or there's like something scandalous that happens, but that also makes the communities feel like they're not being covered in a nuanced way. So Central Desi is your South Asian beat reporter. I am here to cover this community day in, day out. When news breaks, we have the trust in the community and the knowledge to cover it in a nuanced way. And we're using that to collaborate with other newsrooms. We've worked with NJ Spotlight News to cover several stories. We syndicate content. We've had a piece appear in The Gothamist, and the ultimate goal is to just amplify the voices of this community. So check it out, centraldesi.com. Contact me if you're interested in collaborating with us, and you know, keep an eye on this. We just launched in July. It's just me right now, but I'm hoping to bring other folks on board. So I appreciate your time, and Tennyson is going to take it from here.
All right. Can everyone hear me? Oh, well, I'm looking for call and response, and we're on virtual. So I'm Tennyson Donyéa, and I launched Black in Jersey officially as an organization last fall. So we're coming up on our 1 year. I'm a reporter here in New Jersey. I currently cover state politics at WHYY, which is the NPR affiliate in Philly. And a few years ago, I launched a project called Black in New Jersey that explored the question, what does it mean to be Black in New Jersey? I was 25 years old at the time, and I recently moved to New Jersey with no friends, no family. After spending many years working as a TV reporter in small communities that really looked nothing like where I grew up. And in the course of that, I felt like I lost myself culturally. So in a way, this project was an attempt at self-discovery via journalism, as one of my editors put it. At the time, a personal dilemma that I faced as we rolled out this project was that I was writing a lot of these stories that were about the Black community for predominantly white and affluent communities that weren't really necessarily always looking for that type of coverage or didn't feel like they related. And so I started an Instagram account to build community around the work that I was doing called Black in Jersey, and you know, to reach people that come from the same places as me. And I knew there was an audience demanding stories that speak to Black issues and amplify Black thought from a Black perspective. And when I say amplify, can we actually go to the next slide? All right, thank you. So when I say amplify, I don't just mean boosting or providing a platform. I was largely inspired by Toni Morrison, who spent a lot of her career teaching here in Princeton, but she was criticized by some of her contemporaries for only centering Black characters in her work. And she would often respond to that she's writing from the Black perspective for Black people. And that when folks said that that wasn't the mainstream experience in America, she said that's mainstream to me. And I really latched onto that. So with Black in Jersey, what we're hoping to do is create and what we're already doing is creating a storytelling and news and information hub that speak to Black people and where the Black experience is mainstream. One of the biggest challenges that I face is as someone that's doing this solo is just learning how to pace myself and learning when I need help and what I don't know. So I appreciate this local news summit. I think we're good on time there.
Thank you, guys.